Hey everyone, welcome to the hot seat on this Medium Monday. I'm Klopfanstein. We have a fun show for you tonight with comedian Brandon Ciotti, musical guest Amanda Maria Batmanda. Also, we're going to go to this weekend's Puerto Rican cookout, and Lily Christopher will introduce us to educator Marie Lallier, and I'll take you to this weekend's Puerto Rican cookout at Proctor Park. But first, International Fairy Day is June 24th, but the Dunham Public Library started their celebration this past weekend with an event hosted by artist Lorraine Kreimeyer, where some of her youngest fans got to share their enthusiasm for all things fairies. I spoke to sisters Rowan and Quinn and to Haley, and I have this report.
We know a fairy's name. It's Breezewind. Wow. It's a leader.
Breezewind. That's a good name for a fairy.
And we love fairies.
Why?
Because we have our own. Yeah.
What do? What do they like?
They like nature. Yeah.
What do fairies look like?
Magical.
What appeals to you about fairies? Like in stories and movies?
I just saw them. They're just cool.
It's because
I like how they look.
They like my mom likes Tinkerbell and I like Tinkerbell, and I also like how they collect teeth and stuff, and you know.
And they give you money for it.
Yeah.
The event also included magic cookies, invisible painting, and glimpses into a magic mirror. At International Fairy Day at the Dunham Public Library in Whitesboro, I'm Klopfanstein for 95.5 FM, The Heat. We're going to have that story online tonight at my YouTube channel, Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram accounts. Utica held a Puerto Rican Day cookout this past Saturday. It was a chance for the community to come together and to celebrate heritage and culture. Photojournalist and AI content producer Jim Hale and I were there, and we have this report. I'm Klopfanstein at Proctor Park in Utica, where they're having a Puerto Rican cookout. I'm with Sylvia and her family. And Sylvia, what brought you here today?
I'm here to celebrate my culture, just Puerto Rican pride.
Yeah. So why is it important to bring your children to come to events like this?
I love for them to learn where we come from. Being a second generation Puerto Rican, I feel like it's important for them to know their roots.
What do you want them to know about Puerto Rican and about their heritage?
I personally, the pride. We have huge Puerto Rican pride,
Yeah.
Huge Puerto Rican pride. Puerto Rico's a beautiful country,
So who are your kids here?
We have Elisina and we have Adorable.
Oh, hey. So let me start with you. What are you enjoying here the most so far?
I enjoy the music, the food, and everything in here. I'm enjoying it.
Oh, I love to hear that. I can tell the music you're enjoying. So are you proud to be Puerto Rican?
I am most definitely proud.
Oh, I like hearing that. How about you? Now, what's been your favorite part here so far, Puerto Rican Day?
I get to go to the park. I get to have fun. And I get to meet some of my friends here. All of that.
I love that. Boom. Since this is a Puerto Rican Day cookout, I thought I'd see what kind of food they have here at Puerto Rican Day cookout. My friend Sarita has a food truck. So Sarita, what's good?
Everything is good.
Everything's good.
Everything is good, but we are definitely known for our specialty XL empanadas.
Oh, wow.
So we've got, basically we do Latin food with an American twist.
Okay.
So it's taking that familiar staple of the empanada and then combining that with classic American flavors like buffalo chicken wing dip or tomato basil mozzarella, and basically taking a combination of food and culture mashing that together to help spread diversity.
I love that.
We've been doing it since 2013. This is our 14th season.
Wow.
We go all over New York, Albany, Syracuse, Rochester, Rome, Utica, wherever they want us, we will go.
Can I try it now,
Yes.
or is it too
so
hot?
this one, because you don't eat meat, I gave you the buffalo chicken wing dip empanada.
Okay.
And a lot of Americanas, they like to put sour cream with it.
Oh, well, I'll have to try it
yeah,
like that.
exactly.
With the sour
and for
cream.
the cameraman, our XL, nearly quarter pound beef and cheese empanada.
Fantastic. Hey, I'm making some new friends here at Puerto Rican Day. So let me start with you. So what's your name?
My name is Ayas.
And what's your name?
My name is Aaron.
My name is Adrian. Hansi.
All right, so I want to ask you guys, are you Puerto Rican? Like, what are you here to celebrate?
I'm Dominican.
You're Dominican, yeah.
Yeah, I'm both Puerto Rican and Dominican, so.
So what do you guys want people to know about your cultures, both Puerto Rican and Dominican?
It's a beautiful thing, really. Just bringing the community together. You know, best of both worlds, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, same with his answer. It's just the best of both worlds. I just also like to feel like the history about us and how we, how we came out here and how we belong here. That's all it is. That's it.
How about you? Are you Puerto Rican or Dominican?
I'm Dominican, and it's actually a very good thing because everybody loves enjoying, celebrating with the family. And it's a really good thing.
Do you think things like this are good to bring people together?
What's your
Do you think things like this are good to bring people together?
Yeah.
How about you?
I'm Dominican too, but supporting Puerto Rico, what I'm saying?
What's your name?
My name is Pastor Hill, and I work here.
You work here? Great.
Yeah,
great.
I'm one of the security,
Oh, nice.
and I like it. I like it here.
So how has the event been going so far? Good. Are you having a good time?
Yeah.
Great. Well, thank you. Today's Puerto Rican cookout was about more than just food. It was about music, culture, and community. At Proctor Park in Utica, I'm Ron Klopfanstein for 95.5 FM, The Heat. I have that story online tomorrow at my YouTube channel, Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram accounts. And of course, we'll have this entire episode online Wednesday night at uticaphoenix.net/Media Monday. Amanda Marie is also known as Batmanda. She's a musical artist who performs everything from pop and country to jazz. She's dropping a new hip-hop album on June 20th, and she joins us now here in the studio. Welcome,
hello.
Amanda.
Thank you.
So all these different genres, I love that. How does that inform your music?
So I'm big on listening to all different types of music, so I like to make all different types of music. I have a jazz playlist that I listen to, a pop playlist that I listen to, so all of that just kind of inspires me to make all my own different genres of music in my own way.
That's great. Now, before we started the show, you were telling me about this way that you record your music, or the way that you write your music. You buy beats first? Can you explain that? Because that was new to me. I think that some of our listeners who might be interested in like the way that the process by which you make your work.
Yeah, so it's kind of half and half the way that I do it personally. Sometimes I'll just look for the beat first. And
Can you explain what a beat is?
So a beat is pretty much just the instrumental behind a song.
Mm-hmm. So it's like pre-recorded, and you go to like a website or an app where they are. Then you find the one that you like.
Correct. And there's a lot of different ways to find beats. A lot of people go on YouTube and just find beats. There's a bunch of producers out there that you can buy beats from, and then there's BeatStars where there's producers that just kind of post their beats on there and wait for people to buy them.
Oh, cool.
So I started buying my beats off of BeatStars a little over a year ago. And sometimes I'll look for the beat first and then just kind of build a vibe around the beat itself.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I'll have a couple lyrics or bars in my head that I want, so I already kind of know the melody, so I'll find the beat that matches the melody, which takes way more time.
I was going to say, I bet that takes a long time to find. Yeah.
Sometimes I'll spend days or hours. Like if I don't find the right vibe this day, I'll do it a different day.
Right, right. Now, when you have the beat, or even before you have the beat, and you want to write some lyrics, how do you know what to write about? Like, what do you choose? Do you hear a melody in your head that you build on, or do you like have a lyric in your head that intrigues you, a combination of words that you want to build on, or what's your process?
It's a little bit of everything. Some days, I got some sad songs, so like if I'm like feeling really sad, I'll write about how I'm feeling that day. Sometimes it's just a conversation. Like if I'm talking with somebody and I say something or they say something that just sounds like it could be a bar, I'll go in my notes and write it down. And then I'll write a song based off of just that one conversation or just that one thing that somebody said to me, and that's the start of a song.
Just like any other inspiration for writing, you know, things have happened, and maybe a particular word or an idea that you take and run with. So we're going to hear in a few minutes, about 5 minutes, we're going to hear one of your songs from the new album that you have coming out. What's the new album called?
It's called Batmanda. It's technically self-titled because a lot of people know me from Batmanda. So
I like that name. What does Batmanda mean? Where did that come from?
So I was always a big Batman fan growing up.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
Me too. I love it. He's actually my favorite of the superheroes. Yeah, because he has that like dark side to him. He's very real. He's actually a person without the powers. It's just
the fact that he does it all, literally, just like himself, just with a suit, was always so cool to me. You know what I mean?
And he's like a loner too, which I like. You know, so yeah.
Which I've been there. I've been there.
We all. I think most artists have. Yeah. So that's why you're Batmanda.
Yep. So I remember my grandma had a bunch of the live action Batmans on VHS tapes. So when I'd go to her house, I would always.
Do you mean the movies?
Yep.
The Tim Burton ones?
Yep.
Oh my God, those
classics,
were the best. Yes, Michael Keaton was the best Batman. Yeah, okay.
Yep.
I'll let you talk. I could take over the conversation here about Batman.
Oh, for sure. So yeah, I always replayed the movies over and over again. And when I was about 13 or 14, I had accumulated so much Batman stuff that like my friends started calling me Batmanda.
Oh my gosh, what a cool name!
Yeah. Oh my God, it was amazing.
No wonder you stuck with that.
Exactly. So that was also around the same time I started my social media career.
Oh.
Because so back when Vine was still a thing, if you guys remember Vine.
I remember that.
I was just a kid, obviously posting. I would do like covers, but I would also do funny videos, and it was all under Batmanda.
Yeah.
So that was kind of my name for so long, and then I tried to get away from it.
And then they pulled the plug.
Yeah, I tried to kind of get away from that name a little bit because like I had like a point in social media where people started saying, oh, she's so grown and her name's Batmanda, so I kind of let it get to me, and I was like, okay, just don't call me that anymore. But people still continued to call me that, and I got more positive feedback.
I think you should go with that name. I think that name's
so now
cool.
it's like my second name. Like that's how a lot of people know me. If you don't know me through Amanda Marie, you know me through Batmanda. So like I'll take either or. That's why Batman is pretty much a self-titled album.
So what's the album about? Like, what are the songs like? We're going to hear one soon, but can you tell the listeners, like, how about this song Grateful that we're going to hear first, right?
Yeah.
What is that like? Like, how would you define the genre? Because I actually couldn't tell what genre. Like, I listened to it a few times. I was thinking, I don't know, for some reason I was thinking a bit R&B, like rhythm and blues a little bit, but I wasn't sure. It kind of had, at times, I had the idea of Amy Winehouse in my head, but like I don't know how to characterize that. How would you describe it?
So I think technically it would be more towards like a hip hop song, but the chorus definitely gives like an R&B or gospel vibe.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was really happy when I got that chorus, when I figured that out. I was just like in my room one day and the beat just hit me, and that chorus is one of my favorite choruses I've ever written.
And talk about like the multiple genre thing. Like you can tell with that song, like you were influenced by so much different stuff, and it really makes a great work of art. This song. There's so much to it. You know, I was fascinated by this song.
Yeah.
What's the meaning behind the song? Like, with this one, did you start with the beats first, or did you start with the lyrics first?
So that one, it's actually a funny story. I wrote that song specifically for a feature for somebody, and because they were hitting me up and they were like, hey, like I really want to get on a song with you, like if you write this song. And I wrote the song specifically like something that I knew that they would like and something that they could do really good on. Yeah. And then they ended up not doing it, so I ended up finishing the song myself.
It was going to be like a duet, you mean? Or?
So he was going to do like the second or third verse on the song.
Right.
And it ended up just not happening, so I ended up finishing the song on my own so that I could have it on the album. And the song is pretty much just like becoming a better person than who you are and being grateful for being like in the position that you're in. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like it's kind of
yeah.
going through the motions of life. It's like, this is the person who I used to be, and this is how far I've come, and I'm very grateful for that.
Well, you know, I think with all the influence, all the different kind of genre influences, you kind of see like your journey as a musician probably through this song. It's an
Definitely.
amazing piece of work. We're going to play it now for the audience here. We're talking today to Amanda Marie, Batmanda. As we go to break, we're going to hear Grateful, which is one of the songs on her new album. I'm Ron Klopfanstein, and you're in the hot seat on a Media Monday.
Can't hurt no more. And I break these chains so I'm living free. Oh no. If I die today, will all the pain go away? I know better than that someday. It's gonna change. Lately, I love the rainy days. I feel numb, you can't see me crying in the rain. But I pick myself up, I got money to make. I wanna inspire, desire, can't lose. I'm a fighter, go higher, can't stop her, ain't lying. I'm a boss, and I'm not going back. My soul, the devil can't have my soul. Nobody can bring me down. Can't break me down. The devil can't tear me down. And I break these chains so I'm living free. Oh no. I'm a new person, don't hold my past against me. I got a good soul and I'm just trying to live free. When I wanna be alone, I'm in the woods with the trees. Sometimes I feel strong, call me Hercules. If my strength fails, I got ingenuity. In due time, you're finally gonna see. I broke the curse that was put upon me. Can't shut my soul. The devil can't have my soul. Nobody can bring me down. Can't break me down. The devil can't tear me down. And I break these chains so I'm living free. Oh no. Anger and hurt, but I got out of the dirt. Felt like I had to crawl through the desert of worst. Finally saw the sunshine, which lifted my curse. Now I'm unstoppable. Positivity is possible. My chance of blowing up is probable. Got my mama and my day ones, all I could ask for. So don't be ungrateful, cause one day what you got, you may not have it anymore. Can't shut my soul. The devil can't have my soul. Nobody can bring me down. Can't break me down. The devil can't tear me down. And I break these chains so I'm living free. Oh no. Can't hurt no more.
Everyone, welcome back to the hot seat on this Media Monday. I'm Ron Klopfanstein. We're still here with musical guest Amanda Marie, Batmanda. We're going to hear another song from her upcoming hip hop album later in this segment. We're also joined by comedian Brandon Ciotti, who will be hosting a stand-up comedy night on June 27th at the Players of Utica, as well as several other appearances throughout the summer. Amanda, welcome back. Brandon, welcome to the show.
Hi, how are you?
So you're a comedian.
Yes.
Do you get people that come up to you and like demand that you tell a joke or say something to make me laugh or put you on the spot like that?
Yeah,
I'm not going to do that.
Yeah. It's doesn't work like that. I don't know.
It doesn't.
Like there's guys like I grew up with that were like my grandfathers and uncles that could crack a joke if you asked them to, but they were like other people's jokes.
Right.
They're like, tell me one of your jokes. I was like, come see a show. I would rather you just come out. Yeah.
What is your process? How do you tell a joke? How does a comedian craft a joke?
So everybody does it differently. There's people that are just like crowd work improv people now, and then there's people that like develop a whole set.
Yeah.
That you chunk away at it. Like you're really only expected when you start to have like a good 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And then from there, you just keep making another five, and somehow make them all intertwine and make a longer set. But I like to write my stuff kind of cliff note form. Mm-hmm. Like I'll just write a list where it's like the title of the joke.
Yeah, yeah.
So when I write my set list, like I'll just glance at it quick to see where I'm at.
So like the word for word you make up as you present it.
Yes, it changes every time. When I first started, I like wrote word for word. I texted myself a whole set, every word I needed to say. And I learned later on that the little Cliff Note like list I had on stage was helping me with my pause, because there's a person that could like just spew out words nonstop and like not pause at all, and you don't know when to laugh.
Right.
That was me when I first started, because I had it all up here.
That's everybody when they first start too. Like the timing must take a while to understand or to get down.
Yeah.
How did you do that? Trial and error, probably, right?
Trial and error, but a lot of chunking it out. Like I said, it's like trying to get the 5 minutes, figuring out how long each joke is. So like those little Cliff Notes that I write down.
Right.
When I write my set and I find out how long I have, I kind of can look at that one joke and be like, this is a minute. This is a minute and a half. This is this. And
so your first set, what was that like? Your first time on stage, you know?
I think it was just beginner's luck in the fact that they hadn't seen a new face probably in a while.
So it went well.
Yeah. I went in and it went well, and I just kind of ate it up from there. I didn't want to stop.
What did it feel like?
It felt like I was supposed to do this thing. Like I was like, all right, I feel like this is my new hobby. I don't have a lot of things that I do on the side besides like work and family and friends.
Yeah,
like,
right.
So when I found this thing, I was like, all right, this is going to be my new hobby, my obsession. And I rolled with it. Yeah. It's been most of my, like I said, there's like tiers of like what you do on a day to day. And people are like, oh, what are you up to? I'm like, work, family, friends.
Working on your set probably, right? Yeah. So what comedians do you enjoy? Like who inspires you?
So I grew up, my first stand-up comedy special I fell in love with was John Leguizamo's Freak.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I saw that.
Yeah. I just always liked comics like him. I'm not like this at all, but he is just like one of those people that can paint a whole stage. Like he can play multiple characters and not skip a beat.
Yeah. Well, he's an actor too, so
yeah. And he's into improv. Like a lot of comics, like big, like successful comics, you find they have an improv background. So like,
right.
Yeah, they. But John Leguizamo's Freak was one of my favorites, and then I guess like lately I've been a big Nate Bargatze fan, and mostly because he does a lot of this dad jokes and family stuff and like relationships. It's similar to what
I never heard of him. Yeah,
he's been touring with Steven Rogers. He's a Syracuse comic, but Nate is huge.
Yeah. So do you like craft your some of your material like around your persona as a dad?
Yeah, I started doing it like more later on into it. Like when I first started, I was low-hanging fruit and trying to like shock people.
Yeah.
And it took a while for me to realize like it just was pointless. Like you can kind of be more clever and funny, and more people will appreciate it. Doesn't mean I still don't like a dark joke or two though. I will.
Do you feel like over time that you begin to emerge? We talked about this a bit before the show. Like, as a stage character, a stage persona, do you feel like that's beginning to emerge? Like as through trial and error, like as you improve your set, expand your set, edit your set down?
So I don't really stray from like me as a person up there. Like there's not like a character. As I said before, it's more of like...
So it is just like authentically you?
Yeah, it's just me up there. I'm just a goofy idiot. And even with those like edgier topics, like I usually approach it from a place where it's like, oh, I just didn't understand. Or I'm the butt of the joke. I never want to punch another group down or anybody else. That's,
Yep.
So... yeah, I'm just a goof up there. It's really just a matter of, I think we were saying before, if I'm really nervous, it'll show through. So, like, I'll have a confidence delivery, Brandon, and then there's a guy that's, like, really awkward and nervous up there. Yeah.
If you're having a good time, you know.
Yeah.
Amanda, who are you on stage? Are you different than who you are off stage? And if so, how so?
I think I have a lot more energy on stage than I do just like normally kind of chilling, because I get really, really nervous too. It's gotten a little bit better because I'm so used to performing now, but I still have like that time where I'm just like, right before I go on stage, I'm like, oh my God, like I hope I don't mess anything up, and I've rehearsed this, so let me make sure I interact with the crowd the way that I rehearse and stuff like that. So I kind of turn my anxiety into adrenaline, and I kind of just go up there and I have a blast. Like the last show I did in Buffalo, it went way better than I rehearsed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like I just got up there and it just like overtook me, and I just had a really good time. So I definitely turn the anxiety into adrenaline.
One thing that I find is like confidence in doing this show gives me more and doing also like once in a while like doing stuff out there, like to cover stories, going out there to meet people and stuff, talk to people and stuff, and at times like I've gotten to go on stage and just like introduce my show and stuff, gives me more confidence in real life too, you know. I think that's one of the great things about this kind of showbiz kind of stuff, is that it makes you like you do present this heightened version of yourself on stage, and I think over time you kind of like grow to meet that in your daily life too, which is kind of nice. I think. Do you feel like you've become a more confident person, Brandon?
Yeah,
I mean, you must be. You're going up. I mean, it's a scary thing to go up there in front of people and tell a joke, and think this joke, like to be up there to say, listen to me, see if I can make you laugh. That's a lot of pressure, and you're doing it.
Yeah, but I think once again, I'm not trying to preach or like a specific thing where it's like, oh, you need to agree with me or think this way. Right. But I mean, you want people to think your jokes are you want people to laugh. Oh, it's built a lot of confidence for sure. I think improv helped a lot too, though. I started improv about a year and a half in.
How did that help?
It just helped with the quick response.
Mm-hmm.
Like you'll have somebody that's a heckler or somebody that you have to interact with, or something changes. Like I said with the Cliff Notes, like I could kind of word for word have to figure it out on the way. So with improv, it's helped a lot with like changing it up and how I say things.
Because I bet there's times when you get a sense from the audience that your timing has to go faster or slow down, or different audiences, different things.
Yeah, it definitely changes based on the audience. But I try, like I said, not to stray too much from being me. I don't know.
Right.
I think it's important that you learn early on that not everybody's going to like you, regardless. So
that's part of the confidence thing too. I think like somebody's going out there, putting work out there, which we all do, and having some people not like that work is a good thing in and of itself, because if you get a little bit of pushback, but you continue, it makes you stronger, So Amanda, what keeps you in motivation? What inspires you? Who inspires you?
So one of my biggest musical inspirations is Russ. He's an independent artist. He's done everything on his own. He's never been a part of a label, and that's kind of who I try to mold myself around, in just the independent aspect. Like I'm not signed to a label right now. I don't necessarily have a team. Yes, I do have like an engineer that I go to every time, or a videographer that I go to every time, but I still have to pay them, you know what I mean? It's not like I just have people helping me just for the fun of it. So you know what I mean? And I think just in a general sense, my motivation is just the fact that I love this, and I'm at a point, I've been doing it so long, I feel like I do have people that also count on me. Like I have people that have messaged me like, hey, like your song got me through a bad day, or stuff like that, and that like is what really hits me, because that's one of the main reasons I started doing music, is like I loved music so much, and I had songs that got me through like some of the hardest times of my life, so I wanted to be that outlet for other people as well.
What are some of those songs that get you through hard times that other people recorded?
So there's a song called Never Lose Your Flames by Issues, and I remember I was like 13 or 14 when I heard that song, and it's kind of just like, be yourself no matter what, you know what I mean? Don't let anybody take your flames away from you. This is who you are.
Oh, I like that.
And that song to this day, like I listen to it, I put it on, and it still inspires me, like just, you know what I mean? Be who I am, who cares? You know?
Right. What's your message to your audience?
Just, be yourself and do what you love to do. Don't let anybody take away who you are as a person, and don't ever feel like something that you love is cringy or that you shouldn't be doing it, because at the end of the day, like, you're the only person who can make you happy.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
How about you? Like, what would you say? What advice would you have for somebody who like wants to give it a try but is afraid to?
Just do it and don't stop. I don't know. That's the big thing too. When we were talking about like bombing or if somebody doesn't like you, I think that's the test of like being a comic.
I do too. Yeah.
You can go up and do a really good set one time and tell everybody, "Oh, I'm a stand-up comic," but have you bombed really hard in a room and had to go back and do it again? Like, yeah. So it's like just keep going, don't stop, regardless of what it is. Just build your audience around you. I'd rather have a bunch of people that like me as opposed to trying to tiptoe around people that may or may not.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I think the other big test for people that do art, for all of us, is to be able to be willing to do it and to continue at it when there is no audience. Because for a lot of times, like if you're like us, you just have to go out there with no one in the in the crowd. Like when I first did the show, first no one paid attention to it. Like you just have to keep going and going. People ask me about podcasts a lot. I will say to them, like, most important thing is, will you do it like a whole year's worth with no listeners, and wait till they come to you and then build up, because you have to, I think that's a really important thing. What do you do, Brad, to keep going, Brandon?
Like, what do I do to keep going?
When you get discouraged, do you listen to your favorite comedian? Do you go back over do you listen to some of your best tapes? Do you look at some of your best jokes? Or do you just sit down with a notebook and think, I'm going to start with something brand new here?
Yeah, I sometimes will like go back to the writing board and try and figure it out. Yeah. It's like something may have just been a little off.
One word,
you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, timing,
But I just, like I said, I keep doing it. And when I say like keep going, you don't have to be like obsessed and doing it all the time.
Right.
I kind of was doing that in the beginning where it was like, in this area there's not a lot of comedy.
Right.
So for me to hit 3 to 5 mics in a week, that was crazy because I was driving to Buffalo, I was going to Rochester.
Oh, really?
I was driving.
You were traveling quite a ways.
Yeah, and then it got to a point where I was like, okay, Brandon, like, you've met everybody, you've done your thing, they know you exist.
Right.
Pull it back now and just kind of like,
and that's,
just
I
keep
think,
going.
the hard part. The pulling it back and thinking, like, waiting for some validation out there for people to, like, recognize your stuff. I think that's the hard thing. Tell us about your release party for your hip-hop album, Amanda.
Yeah, so June 26th, it is a Friday, at the Lost Horizon. I'm having my album release party.
In Syracuse, right?
In Syracuse, New York, yep. It's a very classic-y venue, so I'm really excited because I just grew up going to that venue. So, like, the kid in me is, like, so excited.
You must be, yeah.
I have performed there once before on somebody else's show, so that was unreal as it is. So now the fact that, like, I was able to get my own show for my own album.
To release an album there, that must be really
I'm
cool.
very, very excited. So that is next Friday.
So what time is it?
So the doors open at 7. The music starts at 8. I have 3 openers, and then I go on around probably 10 p.m. and I'm gonna perform a few songs from the new album and then a few of like my classic Amanda Marie songs that everybody kind of knows and loves.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited. I got a lot planned for it, and I can't wait to see.
So there's 3 opening acts, you said?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yep. So
that's quite a presentation,
Yeah. So the host, Sensei Keem, is also performing. He's an amazing host. He's actually the one who got me my first ever show.
Really?
He was putting on shows a few years back, and he had messaged me like, hey, do you want to come perform? And I was like, I don't think I'm ready to perform. Like, I just started doing music. I'm not ready for it. And he was like, just do it. Like, just come do it.
Yeah.
So it was only 2 songs, and that's when I realized, kind of like what you had said earlier, like you got up there and you were like, dang, I think this is for me. This is what I want to do. So
that must have been a great experience.
That's what really like pushed me. So he's hosting and performing. And then Zaya Lee, he is on the album. So of course I had to have him do a couple songs.
Yeah.
And then Spooky Boy, JB, he was honestly like my main connection to the Lost Horizon. And he also makes really good music. So I was like, as a respect to you, like I want you to also open up for me. So I'm pretty excited.
Oh, well, we got to go to play this song now. I guess we are. So we're talking today to comedian Brandon Ciotti and recording artist Amanda Marie, or Batmanda, who has a new hip-hop album coming out June 20th. We're going to listen to another one of her songs, What I Want to Say Show. It's from the new album. I'm Ron
So this one is
Klopfanstein?
not on the album.
Oh, it's
this
not.
one is not.
Okay.
So
Okay, so
yeah,
it's another song though. So
So
yeah.
this was actually, it was my last song of 2025. It's a pop song. I wanted to give some variation because the first song, everything off this album is hip hop.
Yeah,
So I wanted to
yeah.
kind of show the versatility in this
Oh,
song.
I
And this
see.
was the last pop
so
song.
this
that
song
I
people could like download now.
Yep. So
Oh,
there's
great,
a music video
great.
out for this as well. The last music
Oh,
video.
great! So when I
released.
post a link to this,
Yeah.
people can get that. Great. So
sure.
tell us a little bit about the song, then we'll listen to it.
Yeah, so this song is kind of, it's a very pop, fun, it kind of has like a 2000s crush vibe. I wrote this just because it's like when you're talking to somebody or when you have a crush on somebody and you kind of want to know like how they feel, but you can't ask it. So it's pretty fun.
Well, it sounds great. We're gonna hear that now.
The way she looks at me with her bright brown eyes, I could never break her heart and could never see her cry. Outgoing and smart, she's a social butterfly. That's what I'd want you to say if you wrote a song about me. Truthfully, I wanna know, do you talk about me with your friends? Do you tell them that I make you laugh? Do you ever kinda miss your past? Tell me how you really feel. Tell me that your love is real. Say it in a form of art. Don't leave your feelings in the dark. I gotta know when you show them who I am. What's your favorite pic to use? I need to know when you're scrolling through your feed, what posts remind you of me? I gotta know what's your favorite thing about me? Favorite thing about me? I need to know when you can't sleep at night. Am I on your mind? Overthinking, can't stand it. Think about him all the time. Meditation, take a step back. I'm lost inside my thoughts. Get a grip, don't wonder. One day he'll tell you, then you can tell him. Just tell him, tell him. I love the way he looks at me with his big brown eyes. How I wanna mend his heart from the past times that he's cried. Athletic and funny, he's cute and kinda shy. Those are just things that I'd say if I wrote a song about you. I gotta know when you show them who I am. What's your favorite pic to use? I need to know when you're scrolling through your feed, what posts remind you of me? I gotta know what's your favorite thing about me? Favorite thing about me? I need to know when you can't sleep at night. Am I on your mind?
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Hot Seat on this Medium Monday. I'm Ron Klopfanstein. We're back with comedian Brandon Ciotti, who will be hosting a stand-up comedy night on June 27th at the Players of Utica, as well as several other appearances throughout this summer. So Brandon, what else do you have coming up?
So I host a few comedy shows in the area. I usually bounce between like Utica, Rome, and Syracuse. My most recent one coming up that I'm the most excited about, honestly, because this has been a long time coming, is at Players of Utica on June 27th.
Yep.
It's going to be with Bill Lake from Binghamton. He just came out with a YouTube special. Everybody should check it out.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And there's also Rachel Days from Rochester. And we've got Josh Wilbert from Rome, New York. He's one of our locals. He used to be the host over at Fat Cats.
Oh, okay.
Now he's actually one of the voices at the Utica Comics, the announcers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's been hanging out over there.
Yeah, yeah.
He's got a voice for radio, we'll say. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. And lastly, one of my really good friends, Abdul Hadi from Syracuse, he'll be on that show. So that's June 27th, right in Utica.
Do you find that the audiences in Syracuse are different than the audiences out here in Utica, or pretty much the same?
Yeah, I would say those are similar audiences. There's not too much of a difference there. It's more like if you go from like city to middle of nowhere.
Oh, right.
Like
yeah.
those two.
Well, how so though?
it's just a different vibe. And there's even like, there's bar shows. You might have like a small podunk like bar show somewhere, or you might have like a large, you know, comedy club. Like every room is different, and some are harder than others.
Are you more thrown by like is it more difficult for you, would you say, for the big audience or a small one? Like maybe an audience that seems super big as opposed to an audience that seems like a little too small?
So with the big comedy club rooms, they like to call them safe rooms because they're so packed. When you have those rooms, there's like hundreds of people. Yeah. So it's like somebody's gonna laugh in that room.
That's a good point.
And laughter is contagious, so it might actually get everybody else to get into it. When you do like a small bar or like even an open mic that we do like practice in a lot, there's people there that are not there for you and do not want to hear your jokes. So those are fun rooms to work with because it helps thicken your skin. It helps get you past the like, you might have a bomb, or like no one's here to hear you. Like they don't like you. So those small bar shows and bar mics. Give us some
practice to like turn it around, you know?
Yeah, I like to go to those. It's where I kind of started. I started at the Uptown. They have a legit room, or had for stand-up comedy. And from there was another open mic in Rome, New York. Becky Wiggins hosts it. It's at Chris's Grub and Pub every other Tuesday.
I know about that,
It's like the only open mic, strictly comedy, that you can go to right now in the area.
Well, that's right. A lot of open mics are other stuff too. So
yeah, a lot of them are mixed, and like for hers, it's just straight comedy.
Yeah.
And her room is a bar, and sometimes it's just us, the comics, and maybe like 3 or 4 or 5. Honestly, 5 or 6 would be a really good turnout. But they just, you got to deal with that heckler or like that weird awkwardness in the room, and I love it for that. Like, I've developed a lot in Chris's Grub.
I bet you have. You know, I mean, the hecklers are probably one of the best education you can get, I would think, you know. What else do you have coming up? Before we got to go, I want to get in any other events you have coming up besides the 27th?
So, I also have a open mic that's going to be coming up at Johnny B's Tavern. That's going to be on July 14th. It's a Tuesday, and it's free. Anybody can come. Anybody can try comedy if they want as well.
Hey.
So it's an open mic.
Opportunity.
I let people sign up ahead of time because it gives them time to kind of build their set, let their friends and family know they're going to be on a show, and then
that's a good way to do it.
It fills the room up, and it's at all levels. So you've got somebody that's doing it for the first time, and you've got guys that are working out their sets, that have been doing it for years. And then also on July 17th, I'm going to be doing another actual showcase. So there's like the showcases that I do like at Players. That's the one June 27th, and then we'll also have one July 17th at the Palace Theater in Syracuse.
Okay.
It's a much bigger room. It's hopefully we could fill that up. 500 seater.
Wow.
The Palace Theater. Yeah.
Wow.
So we're hoping to get a lot of people to come out to that.
So you've come a long way from the stage at the Uptown Improv to like 500 seat theater is opening for Chris Kattan, you were telling me. I mean, that's good for you.
Yeah, it's just keep doing it. That's all.
Yeah.
It's not even like I'm doing anything crazy. It's just I just keep going.
I think that's the best advice, to keep doing it. Yeah. Well, Brandon, so you're going to be at the stand-up comedy night on June 27th at Players of Utica, as well as some other appearances throughout the summertime. For more information, you can follow you on Facebook and Instagram both. Are you on YouTube as well?
Yes, so Brandon Ciotti on YouTube, and with TikTok and Instagram, it's ginger_Brandad.
That's right. So when I post up, please post those links in the comments. That'd be great. Let people know where you are and stuff. One of the things we try to do here on Hot Seat Media Monday is shine a light on the people doing important work right here in our neighborhood. Sometimes a place we pass by every day. Lily Christopher stopped by Young Einstein's daycare, and she talked to the owner, Marie Lallier. She has this report.
Hi everybody, I'm Lily Christopher here with Maria Lallier from Young Einstein's, where she's going to be showing us the end of the year artwork. So tell us a little bit about your projects and why did you open this school? What inspired you to open this school?
So the inspiration for the school, and you'll see it throughout this whole exhibit that I'm about to walk you through, is giving children the message that they are capable and intelligent. And this approach, which is the Reggio approach, it hones in on the children's interests and their own curiosity of what they desire to learn about. And I give them many opportunities to show me what they're interested in. And in Reggio, it's called the 100 languages. So whether it's through building, drawing, clay work, gross motor skills, we give the child that freedom to show us their intentions of what they want to learn about. And this piece right here, take a look at it, it's on trains. And this was one of the big subjects for this school year. The subject emerged probably in October. And this child's work that we're looking at right here, he was one of the pioneers who led the project and who really asked a lot of questions about it. He was very enthused with railroad tracks. And he calls this ding ding, which is a railroad crossing. And I also called it a ding ding with him because it's his work and it's his mind working. So if you look here, you'll see how he wanted to put a ding ding together himself. For the space room came this. Wow. Go ahead, feel that. Any guesses what that's made of?
I am guessing this is made of either clay or saran wrap and they glazed over it.
Okay, I like that because it's heavy, right?
Yes.
This started off in December as a tape ball.
Oh wow, out of this world. I had no idea.
I had masking tape, and honestly, I absolutely love having masking tape in the classroom. It can be expensive. I buy in bulk, but it's one where children are constantly working together and they have real ownership over it, and they're just so creative with it. Well, they wanted a tape ball, and so they started off with 2 tape balls, and they wanted to combine them. So we made it into 1 tape ball. And then they just wanted to keep adding and adding and adding to it. And I knew this was going to be part of our exhibit because every day they came in ready to work on the tape ball. It was really a math piece because the concept of addition became so hands-on for them. Let's add more tape. It's getting bigger. Let's add more tape. It's feeling heavier. Yes. Let's add more tape. I can't hold it as good as I could before. So it was without even, mentioning math. They were truly understanding what it meant to add to something. So at the end of the year, I said, we did so much practice with paper mache, let's paper mache it. They worked in pairs, took turns paper macheing it, and it was completely independent. Because the animals that we had done together, they learned and watched from me and practiced with me, but this became a very independent project for them. And once they paper macheed it, which you could see the paper down here, they wanted to pick the metallic color, gold and silver. We decided that as a group, and then they wanted to put gems on it. Wow. So we glued it, and I brought it to meeting time and I said, okay, what is this? What are we gonna call it? And none of them couldn't really, they were just like, a rock, it's a rock. And I said, well, I think it's a pretty special rock. And I think it really reminds me of a rock that would be in outer space.
I know, look at the transit, space, the transitions.
Yes, yeah. And they loved that idea. A meteorite, it's a meteorite. Meteorites crash into other planets. And I'm like, yeah, let's find out if it's true. And sure enough, it was true. And that's when we said, well, let's create a space room for it, a space, center, outer space. And so we have the perfect closet because the walls are naturally black because they're chalkboard.
Yes.
They're chalkboard walls. So that's all we had to do was, use black paper on the ceiling. it's all the rolls of tape that we used for the tape ball.
Oh.
So I saved, and there's probably actually more of them, but I saved a bunch of them and knew it could be potential for the exhibit. And they painted them individually and designed them. And then I said, okay, how should we hang them? What should we do with them? And at the time when I was even asking the question, a child was just stacking them on top of one another. And I said, you know what she's doing looks really cool. What do you guys think if we stack them? Yeah, they said, let's do it. So then the children glued these together like this.
Wow, it also looks like a personality strip, like the colors in each design, you know, the colors and how you express yourself, it is a big part of your personality.
Yeah.
Like I bet even without the kids' names on these, you could still tell who drew them and who painted them just based off of the design.
Yeah, they did. All their personalities really show in the work. It wasn't until it was all put together that they wanted to call it a waterfall. So the gems actually weren't here at that point.
We're at Young Einstein's preschool where we just talked about learning and artwork here in Sequoia, New York. I'm Lily Christopher and you're watching 95.5 The Heat.
We're going to have that story tonight on my YouTube channel, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram accounts, and this entire episode online Wednesday night at uticaphoenix.net/Media Monday. Our sound engineer is Jonathan Brooks. He's DJ Jay Easy, and he's up next with the Easy Ride Home. Jim Hale records the show for YouTube and podcasts, and he's our photojournalist and AI content producer. Lily Christopher is our associate producer, and Nabil Khan is our entertainment correspondent. I'm Ron Klopfanstein. I'll be back next week with another Hot Seat Media Monday. This is Ron Klopfanstein. Meet me in the Hot Seat every Monday at 5 p.m. for Hot Seat Media Mondays on 95.5 FM, The Heat.